Hi everyone. Thanks for coming back and looking at another video. Um, Not getting a lot of views with these at the moment, but as long as I reach one person, then um, I feel it's kind of worthwhile doing. I feel talking and sharing and as much as it helps me, if I can help somebody else, then fantastic. So this is antidepressants part two. Um, Been a big week for me this week. Massive week for me this week. So I'd come to a plateau with my medication, and I'd been on it for probably about 6, 7 years. Um, Same one, metazapine. Really good antidepressant. I felt present. I felt like I knew what was going on. I felt nice and sharp. There was no kind of brain fog or anything like that with it. Um, so it was really good, but I felt probably about 6 weeks ago that I'd had a depressive episode that I was in. I wasn't coming out of it. So I felt like I needed to make a change. So I spoke to an advanced practitioner, a doctor over at my local surgery, and we made the decision to change my meds. Um, Went on to one called duloxetine, which admittedly mentally made me feel a lot better. However, physically, the side effects were awful. Diarrhea, nausea, headaches, blurred vision. Felt really unwell with it. So gave it 10 days because sometimes these side effects they can settle down, but I wasn't getting any better. So I called my local GP surgery, spoke to one of the people there, and said, "Look, I'm not taking these tablets anymore. I want to go back on my old pills." So they said, "Fine." They said, you came off them because they weren't effective. Are you prepared for them not to be effective again?" So I said yes, and we had a discussion around that. They did offer me something different that I'd never taken before, but I was quite scared with the side effects I'd been going through. I was quite scared. So they said fine. They said you can go on the lower dose of your old meds and we'll build you back up. That was on a Thursday, so I took an antidepressant Thursday night. Um, got to Saturday and I hadn't collected the prescription, and I was thinking that I really need to get these meds. Um, but I felt fine. I felt fantastic, and I had a chat with several people, and I've now come off antidepressants altogether. I've been off antidepressants for quite a while now. It feels like quite a while for me. It's actually probably only about 7 or 8 days, but I have felt amazing ever since. Withdrawal, I'm getting a bit. I'm getting headaches, um, but I feel like I've woken up. Um, I feel like all of my emotions are turned up to 11. When I'm happy, I'm so happy. Um, I have noticed a couple of times I've been crying because I've felt that happy. Um, and I've had a little dip. I've had a day where I didn't feel fantastic, but you know what? I came out of it, um, and it was quite easy to come out of. I felt resilient. Um, I've not had the feeling of fatigue I used to get with my meds. With my meds, I would wake up in the morning and it would always be I'm so tired, I'm really tired. I used to say to people I wake up tired, and I thought it was because I wasn't sleeping. Now I've kind of come to realise that as well as being antidepressant medication, my meds were quite a heavy sedative. Um, so that morning brain fog, where I felt tired and I didn't know what I was doing, and then it took me like 2 hours to come round. That's gone. I wake up and sometimes I do feel tired, but 9 times out of 10 I feel refreshed. I feel like I've actually slept. Um, I was able to stay up on Saturday night talking with my new girlfriend for basically we were talking till 4 in the morning, um, and it was beautiful. And I never would have been able to do that on my medication. Never. It would have been as soon as I'd taken those pills, an hour later I'd have been bang straight out. Um, so I guess what I really wanted to say with this one is if you've been on your meds a while and you feel like you want to give it a try, give it a go. This may not last. I may go back onto antidepressants at some point. I've been battling depression now for 7 or 8 years, and I don't think it's going to disappear overnight. I really don't. But I guess I wanted to say, have courage. It almost seems like my antidepressants were making me more depressed, and I know that's a side effect from when you first take pills. When you first take antidepressants, you can feel more depressed, you can get suicidal thoughts, you can get nausea, sickness, vomiting, headaches, dizziness. If you read the leaflet inside the medication, it will scare you because it scared me. There's a lot in there that you can get from taking these pills, but some people need them to function. I did for years. For years and years and years, I felt like I needed them to function. And it's only taking the step, it's having that courage to take the step and just go, no, I'm going to try. I do just want to say a word about coming off and going back on. Antidepressants are really powerful medication. As I said in my last video, they alter the chemistry of your brain. There's reports that say it can take quite a long time for your brain to recover back to fully what it was before you took the meds. But that doesn't mean they're not worth taking. Be strong, guys. As always, if anybody wants to reach out in the comments, or anybody wants to share their experiences, I would absolutely love that. I really would. It's getting to a point now where I think, although mental health is so in the public eye at the moment, there's still more that needs to be done. There is still more that needs to be done. We need to normalise it. Being mentally ill, having mental health problems, needs to be as common as a cut finger. It's the most common reason that people go to the doctors and take time off work. It used to be back pain, it's now depression. It's the most common reason. We need to get it to a stage where it is just as accepted as a headache or a stomach ache or a cut finger or a broken leg or whatever it is. And that would be a beautiful world. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and I will try and post again soon. Thanks, bye-bye.